It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
In is Christian Yelich. Past battles with Scherzer, he brings a big batting average of 367. He's also hit 3 home runs. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodwin's in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with 1 goal in mind. And that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Chase Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Zero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wilmer Defoe. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Duffy comes up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Thames looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 36 on the year for him, as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2. Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
2-2. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball more tentative, throwing the ball across the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Second inning coming up, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is eaten. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting sixth, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy with a dive. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 3.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony
He'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's shine the light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Now at the plate, Miguel Montero, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's the 2-1 now to Montero. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Matt Duffy, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a bunt attempt here. Rendon scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Defoe is up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chase Anderson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off
One
for
of
the
the keys
Nationals.
to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Thames is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce.
Here with the runner at first. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep going it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Defoe leads off first with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and gone up into the second deck. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His second of the game, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is popped up. Duffy is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Murphy is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's 4-0 Washington. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready for another chance, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading up the fourth
us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar, a base hit in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 on its way.
No balls.
In the dirt here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Brewers 1. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Leading off
0
for
for 1
Washington.
for him here in this one.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Scherzer is exactly a 200 hitter. And as pitchers go, that's actually pretty good.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Domingo Santana will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
High and deep to center field. Eaton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
As he puts it on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Line hard, but foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
D-Rod.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Kane on third. Yelich at second with one away.
One ball, two strikes.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Two balls.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another 2-2 offering. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Brewers 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 43, Dan Jennings.
Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game.
Right fielder.
There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no
Jennings has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Thames going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Daniel Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the belt, the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Nationals lead it 5-2. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Harper sprinting after it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bo stands at second with no outs. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, number 43, Dan Jennings.
Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Line towards center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand one, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 37, Matt Albert.
Digging in once again, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make of the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging in on it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains 5-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar, 0 for 3 to this point.
The hitter We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set. Here it comes. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Eighth inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 5-2. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
In now for Washington, Bryce Harper. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch. High in the air into shallow left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. His career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses.
Nope,
ball
that's a ball.
2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Doolittle, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Vogt, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Rendon on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting. Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer records win number 16 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sean Doolittle records the save number 38. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors.